weeks ago, we learned how to do math operations with numeric variables. You may have noticed that this was a lot like math class, assigning a value to x and a value to y, and then adding them together. This week, we're going to learn how to do comparisons with numbers and number variables. This will remind you of math class too. We'll learn how to evaluate whether a number or a variable is equal to, not equal to, greater than, or less than another number or variable. Let's try it out. Okay, we've got our Learning JavaScript project open, and we're going to create a brand new file today to start learning about comparisons. So over here next to the project name, you're going to click on that plus button there to add the new file, and we will call it comparisons.js, and then click return, and that will open a new tab here with your new file. So let's start out by doing an equals operation. So we're going to ask ourselves, does 5 equal 4? And we're just going to log that out. So let's say console.log, and now we'll put in a string, does 5 equal 4? Question. Okay, now right now there's no operation here. This is just a string where we're asking the question, and then when we log it out, we can see it in the console. We can see what it was that we were asking at this point. So then we'll do the plus key, and then we will put in the operation. So here's the operation where we're going to compare 5 and 4. 5 equals 4. Now, what are we going to expect when we do this comparison? Does 5 actually equal 4? No, it does not. So what we're expecting is we're going to get a false in response. So let's save, and then we will run the file. So we're going to run the file with the command node comparisons.js. Okay, so now we see our question, does 5 equal 4? And here's the result of our evaluation, false, because 5 does not equal 4. So let's try that again, but this time we'll evaluate, does 5 equal 5? So console.log, does 5 equal 5? And remember to leave a little space in between the question mark and the quote mark, because then that way there will be a space between your question and your answer. So now we will ask 5 equals 5. So now we're expecting that the result here will be true. Let's save, and we'll run the file. And we can see, does 5 equal 5? True. Okay, what about if we wanted to ask if something isn't equal to something else? This is how we would do that. We would do console.log. And now let's say, does 4 not equal 5? And then we'll put a plus. And now in parentheses, we'll put our operation. So let's say 4. And now the sign for not equal is exclamation point equal. That means not equal, and then we'll put a 5. Okay, so 4 does not equal 5. So if we ask, does 4 not equal 5? The answer to that is true. Yeah, 4 does not equal 5. So let's save, and let's run it, and we are expecting that the result will be true. And it is. Does 4 not equal 5? True. Okay, now let's do some greater than and less than. And I'm going to put them all in all at once so that we only have to run the file once. So console.log, let's ask, is 5 greater than 4? And then here's our operation, 5 greater than 4. What are we expecting to get here? Is 5 greater than 4? Yes, it is. So we're expecting a true there. Okay, let's do console.log, is 5 less than 4? And plus, and then we will do 5 less than 4. What are we expecting there? Is 5 less than 4? No, so we are expecting false. Now let's do console.log, is 4 less than or equal to 5? And so just like math class, you would see this, 4 less than or equal to 5. So what are we going to get there? 4 is not equal to 5, but it is less than 5, so we would expect true there. And let's do one more. Console.log is 5 greater than or equal to 5. And that will look like this, 5 greater than or equal to 5. Oops, 5. Okay, so what are we expecting there? Is 5 greater than 5? No. But is 5 equal to 5? Yes. So because one of those things is true, then this statement will be true also. So let's save and let's run these and see if we get what we're expecting. Okay, is 5 greater than 4? True. Is 5 less than 4? False. Is 4 less than or equal to 5? True, because it's less than. Is 5 greater than or equal to 5? True, because they're equal. Okay, and I'm just going to fix my capitalization right here. Okay. Now we're going to do some evaluation with variables. So let's create a couple variables. Let's let x equal 3, and let's let y equal 2. Now let's do a comparison between x and y. Console.log is x greater than y. Okay, and now here's our evaluation statement. X is greater than y. Now, what are we going to expect here as a result? X is 3, y is 2. Is 3 greater than 2? Yes. So we are expecting that this will be true. So let's save and let's run it. Is x greater than y? True. Okay, let's do one more of these. Console.log is x equal to y. And then the plus, and then our evaluation expression, x equals y. Okay, now what are we expecting here? We know x is 3, and we know y is 2. So is x equal to y? No, they are not equal. So let's save, and let's run that. And we can see is x equal to y? False. Okay, so you might be wondering why we use 2 equal signs when we are checking to see if something is equal. The reason why we do that is because 1 equal sign already means something. We can see that right here. We use 1 equal sign to assign a value to a variable. If we were to do something like this, console.log x equals y, like that. What's happening here is that x is being assigned a new value. It is being assigned the value of y, which is 2. So if we were to save and run this, we will see 2 being logged, because what we're really asking for is please log the value of x and y are both equal to 2, so it logs 2. So let's put in a little warning right here that says, don't do this. This will assign the variable value, not compare the values. And that will help you remember. Thanks for watching this video. If you found my training helpful, please like this video and share it with others. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single lesson. If you're enjoying Monday Morning Automation and you'd like to learn even faster, be sure to check out my book, The Complete Software Tester, which is available in Kindle and paperback on Amazon.com.